Hi, today we'll talk about solving systems of linear equations by substitution in real-life applications. If we have this question, you have $1.55 in dimes and nickels in a jar. There are 23 coins in total, so the total of my money is 23. How many dimes and nickels do you have? Now, nickels, I will call it N, and the dimes, I will call it D. So if I add the nickels and the dimes together, they should give me 23 coins. So I will start by writing the first equation. Nickels, let me write it from the beginning here. Nickels plus the dimes should equal to 23 coins because nickels plus dimes give me 23 coins. Now the second equation about the value of the money. What is the value? Now we should know that all of us that nickels are $0.05 and dimes is $0.1 because nickels actually is 5 cents and dimes is 10 cents. So if I will write the equation, I need to write it in dollars because you have the total $1.55. So I have to put the same units. So I will write the units in dollars. So if I will write about the nickels, I will say 0.05 N, which is the nickels, plus 0.1 D, which is the dimes, equal the total of the money, which is 1.55. Now I have these two equations, I need to solve them. I will decide to solve them by substitution. So if I need to solve by substitution, I have to isolate one of them. I will search, where is the coefficient of 1 in these two equations beside the N and the D? Here I have a coefficient of 1 and here I have a coefficient of 1. So I can either isolate the N or isolate the D. I will choose to isolate the N. So I will say that N equal 23, and the D will go to positive. It's positive. When it goes, it will become negative. So N equal 23 minus D. This is my answer. Then I will replace this value of N in the second equation here. I will remove the whole N and put this value for N. So I will say 0.05, remove the N, put the value of N, 23 minus D here, inside the bracket, plus 0.1D equal 1.55. Then I should do distributive property here. Now 0.05 times 23, when I solve it, I can solve it by removing the decimals and making 23 here. 23 times 5, I can find the answer. Then I put back the decimal, which will give me here 5 times 2, 10, plus 1, 11. So it's 115. And I should put back the decimal, which is after 2 decimals. So it will be 1.15. So I will say here 1.15. Okay. Here I will say 1.15 minus, I will put this here, 0.05 times D, which is 0.05 D, plus 0.1 D equal 1.55. Now I have the answer like this. I have my answer like this. Then I have to combine like terms. I will take the 1.15 to the other side. Then I will here subtract these two because they have different signs, and the sign should be of the answer should be positive. So the answer here, negative 0.05D plus 0.1D, it will give me 0.05D, which is equal, this is positive, when it goes to the other side it will become negative. So I will say here 1.55 minus 1.15. Now this will give me 0.05D equal, I will subtract these together. This will give me 5 minus 5, which is 0, 5 minus 1, which is 4.0, 0.40. Okay, now I have to isolate D. I have to isolate D, I will complete here. So if I need to isolate D, I should divide both sides by 0.05. I should divide both sides by 0.05. So I will remove this one here, and I will divide both sides by 0.05. So I will say 0.05D equal 0.40. Then I have to divide both sides by 0.05, divide here by 0.05. Now this will cancel, so D equal. Now I cannot solve easily when the denominator down, it's decimal. So it's better to get rid of the decimal by multiplying down by 100. So if I multiply down by 100, I should multiply also up by 100. So when I multiply up by 100, the decimal will move to the right two places. It will become 40 here. It will move two places to the right, so it will become 40 over. Now this here, the decimal will move two places to the right, it will become 5. So 40 divided by 5, which is actually 8. So how many dimes do I have? 8 dimes. Now I reached how many dimes do I have? Okay. Now I need to go to the next thing. I need to find the nickels, which is really easy because I have already the equation of nickels. So nickels equal 23 minus D. And D, I found it already, which is 8 dimes. 23 minus 8, which is, here, it will be 15 nickels. So I found the D, and I found the N. So the question is actually finished. Thank you.